Hi family, This is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. I want to share a experience that I had with a client. It's a new client, and I did a colonoscopy prep on this individual. They were preparing for a colonoscopy later on that day. And this individual, male in his late 40s, in his early 50s, not late 40s, early 50s. He had some diagnoses, but not for the physical body. He had diagnoses for mental health. So I'm saying this for a reason. Follow me, right? So he gets here, we do the intake, and I'm going over everything to make sure there are no red flags and that we can move forward, et cetera, et cetera. Now, mind you, when I do colonoscopy preps, colonoscopy preps are normally scheduled first thing in the morning, like 8 o'clock. You got to be there at 9, sometimes 6 o'clock. So I am here early to prep the client so that they can leave my office and go directly from my office to their GI doctor's office, right? So I'm here at 7 a.m. I'm ready to work. Let's get it in. It's the morning time. I got, the office is warm. It's lovely. Let's go ahead and do it. So he comes in. We fill out the paperwork. I go over the intake form. No red flags. Everything that he mentioned to me lines up with what he put on the paperwork. He was very emaciated and just like this, very pale, just no energy. His whole back is like this, like he didn't really look up at me, and he's just like deflated, like just totally deflated, right? Which is fine. And he says, I'm really bloated, I'm really gassy, I'm really distended. Mo, I did the prep that the doctors gave me for my colonoscopy prep, which is a Go Lightly or Miralax or whatever they're doing right now. And he just did not look well. He had no shine to his skin. Zero. There's nothing. So I get him on the table, roll him over onto this left side. I have the red light on him, and we're getting ready to start the colonoscopy prep, right, for him by using colon therapy. And so I go to insert the speculum, and there's so much resistance. So normally when I go to insert the speculum into your rectum, I do it so quickly, the client doesn't even know that it's been done, right? There's no need to draw this out. With this individual, I was immediately met with a wall. Like I couldn't go past that. So I don't force, I don't push. I don't know if this man has had any trauma with his backside or any trauma sexually. So I'm not going to push past any of that. So I stopped for a second. So we talked, asked him if he felt pain or discomfort, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As he's talking, I can feel the body opening. So I just start moving in, just start sliding in, right? So that got that in, and I start flowing the water, and immediately he's like, because of the air. Now you have to remember your digestive system is nothing but a hollow tube from mouth to anus. If you are filled with air and fecal matter and undigested food and prescription medications, and then here my little chocolate self come to flow warm water through your backside, you're going to start feeling like this, right? So I slow the water down a little bit, and I'm working with his body. I'm working with him. I have him breathing. And for the first, I want to say 12 minutes, no release, but I did see particles moving through the water, which tells me that this man is beyond dehydrated. He's constipated. That's his issue. Doesn't have any water in his system. I mean, you can clearly see that. So he's talking. He's like, oh, it's not working. And I said, sir, I know my business very well. I know exactly what's happening. When you have a very constipated, dry atmosphere, it's not going to absorb water immediately. It takes time to do that. So love, I know that you're used to having medication pumped through your system and all of a sudden you feel back to normal. That's not what water does. I am not using chemicals. I am not a medical doctor. I've already explained this to you in great detail. This journey is very different. It will not look like your medical journey. Let me please help everybody understand that. Oftentimes when people come in, they try to compare the two, and I stop them. This is no comparison to what you've been receiving up to this point. Hence the reason why you're here, love. Trust the process, because what you've been doing is not working for you. Let's start there. So we go on and on and on, and then all of a sudden, I feel him go like this. Turn the water off slightly so that the body can let go of the waste. Let me tell you something. If you ever seen a dam open up for the first time, that's basically what happened to this man on the table. So much stuff came out of this man. It was unreal. And so I'm checking in with him. You still with me? You still with me? He's like, yeah, yeah, like he's breathing like that. And so I bring him back to his breath. Let's control your breathing. So let's slow it all the way down. Inhale through your nose, exhale through an open mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale through an open mouth. Your body knows what to do. You don't need to freak out. You've had bowel movements before. There is no threat. Everything is lovely. Everything is moving the way it is supposed to move. His booty didn't stop. The booty kept going. It kept going. It kept going. It kept going. It kept going. So I know that the colonic is working. I know that when he left my office and went to his colonoscopy, he should be giving me a call today, actually, about his results. I'll let you guys know if you're interested. He should have had a really lovely colonoscopy check. So he went to the restroom, and I heard him immediately when he sat down. All this stuff starts coming down. I'm just like I know what it is. I know what you did. I'm grateful. I hydrated that booty do so that you can go to your GI's appointment and get an A+ on your report. Like, I know what this is about. So he comes out the restroom. I check on him. He has color in his face. He goes to the treatment room. He gets dressed. He comes back. He stands here. He's standing upright, you guys. He's standing upright. His chest is open. He even took his mask off. I forgot to tell you. He walked in with a mask. When he came to my front lobby after his colonic, he did not have that mask on. I don't even know if he had the mask in his pocket. I think he probably threw it away. He had color. He's standing upright. He's not panting when he talks to me. He's breathing. I said, how do you feel? He said, oh, no. And he went right back to, I said, it's funny because you have your color back, you're standing upright, and I actually can see your auras like coming back to your regular state. And he kind of looked around. He's like, oh, I do feel a little better. I said, sir, have a lovely colonoscopy. And if you can let me know how the colonoscopy went, just send me a text message. So I say all this to say, 99% of your challenges, I want to definitely say health challenges, is mental. It's what you believe to be true about your physical state. If you are ready to move beyond that, definitely reach out, because I completely understand how our mental space can stop us, lock us in, drop us down into a state of woe is me, I can't, my health is shit, I can't heal, etc., etc., etc. None of that is true. If you are ready to move beyond that, reach out to me. My name is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care. My website is Moya, MOYA bodycare.com. Until then, stay hydrated. Mwah. Enjoy.